This weekend, we will see two talented teams competing for the NFL championship. The winner may be remembered as one of the greatest teams of all time, but not the greatest. That honor belongs to a team from Pennsylvania. Our John Last explains in this football edition of The Last Word.
I'm in the Venango County community of Franklin. Now, some people in this city may believe that the Pittsburgh Steelers had the greatest professional football team ever back in the 70s with Mean Joe Green in that steel curtain defense. Well, they're wrong. The greatest pro team of all time came from right here in Franklin.
Let's go back to 1902. People in Venango County have been thriving since the discovery of oil by Colonel Edwin Drake near Titusville.
This was the new money that was coming about from black gold, and it was definitely influenced in that area to almost everything, including sports.
Darren Hayes is from Erie. He wrote a book about football played in Venango County in the years 1902 and 1903. He claims that Franklin produced the greatest pro football team ever. During that time, teams of young men from Franklin and Oil City played each other every year for bragging rights. However, the wealthy citizens of each community saw the games as something more. They placed gambling bets on their city to win. The communities are fierce rivals, only 8 miles apart, and in 1902, 3 games were played between Franklin and Oil City. For games 1 and 2, both teams brought in a couple of ringers who played pro football for either Philadelphia or Pittsburgh. Game 3 was played on the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and Oil City wanted to win badly.
Oil City went down, up the ante, hired the entire Philadelphia Athletics football team to come up and play the Saturday game and represent Oil City.
Oil City's team of ringers shut out Franklin 10-0. Franklin's citizens were fit to be tied. They lost a bundle of money, especially General Charles Miller and Joseph Sibley. The millionaires owned the Galena Oil Company, headquartered in this building in Franklin. Miller knew a young sports fan and businessman from Franklin named Dave Prince. He gave Prince an open checkbook to recruit as many pro players as he could to play for Franklin the next season. The main goal? Beat Oil City in 1903.
He told Prince, he said, I don't care what it takes. Put together a team that's going to beat Oil City.
Prince delivered. The Franklin team went 12-0 against various opponents that year. They scored 462 points, and their opponents did not score once. Opponents only entered Franklin's side of the field twice all year. Franklin was invited to play in the World Series of Football in Madison Square Garden in New York. Naturally, they won by shutout. But what about Oil City, the community that Miller and Sibley wanted to beat so badly? Well, it could not field a team that year.
With the last word in Franklin, the city of champions. John Last, Erie News Now.
Well, Darren Hayes' book is called The World's Greatest Pro Gridiron Team, the 1903 Franklin All-Stars. It is available on Amazon. And by the way, Darren explains in the book that football rules were much different back then. There was no forward pass. Everything on offense was a running play, and field goals counted for 5 points. We'll be right back.